on mute. Yeah, it should be there now. You there, Jazz? Guys, if there are any other questions while Jazz is just trying to get his stuff working, that'd be great. Go to Jack. We'll come back to you, Jazz.
Sorry, Alex, can I go?
Yeah, you're good, mate. Yeah.
Sorry. Hiya, Pep. John Stones has been on the bench for the last 3 games. I just wondered where he was at the moment. How he's doing.
We cannot forget he didn't make a preseason after 2 months, and no preseason for him. So after 2 or 3 training sessions, he got injured, and he would not train until last week. And I saw Eric and I incredible well together against Arsenal and the other games, and I want to give us more minutes to them for to play together. This was the reason why. But I'm going to give you news. Tomorrow is going to play.
How important are the next few weeks for him to really make a mark?
It's for him. What he wants is for him, not for his future and forever. It's for him to come back and play and be able to training during months, 2, 3, 4 months, no injury. So John struggle for with his injuries, and after we come back, you have to come back the routines. And when the rhythm is already there for the opponent, for yourself, they need a little bit more time. And that's why these last games I saw Eric and I'm in a good conditions. I need time and minutes because it was 1 year off and after lockdown and take the rhythm we need play minutes. And that's why I decided the last games when they were together they were able to play. And because there are 2 guys that especially Eric doesn't make mistakes. Again against Southampton, he doesn't make one mistake defensively. This is what we want.
And could you just ask one more on John? Just obviously struggled with the injuries. How there is a really, really good defender in there, but how frustrating has it been for you and for him that he's not been able to put a run of games together?
Of course it is, like what happened with Benjamin and Mendy. So of course we want the players fit, especially for them. So they are here to play and they cannot play. They are sad and they are worried. It's normal. So we want is the best. But now is 10 days maybe. Yeah, 10 days, 2 weeks is training and it's training in especially behavior always was good and the mood and happy tomorrow to start.
Jez, are you back with us, mate? You're not on mute, but we can't hear you, Jez, unfortunately, mate. Let me try Rob Dawson while we're there. Rob, if you come in, mate.
Hi, Pep.
Hi.
You mentioned earlier that in the past you could win. You could lose sort of 8-9 games in the league and still win the title maybe in the past. Do you think you and Liverpool have reset the standard of what it takes to win the Premier League now that you can't lose a lot of games? You have to be almost perfect.
Definitely. We have done our 2 previous seasons and Liverpool the previous season and this one, like the theory that any team can lose in England for any club, we change it. Liverpool and Man City, yeah.
And do you think that will continue to happen and possibly in the future that even 100 points may not be enough to win?
I think for the level the teams now is becoming, and I think will be always over 90 points. Yeah, you have to go far. You have to lose few games to be champion. Yeah, for sure. I don't see weak point from Liverpool in the future, and I think United is coming back. I saw yesterday the game Tottenham-Everton, the mentality already the Tottenham players. They are already there with Mourinho, and the other clubs will be stronger. Chelsea, they already signed 2 players with incredible squad that they have, incredible one, and will buy more players. So I think every season will be tougher. I don't think to be champion with 80 points, 85. This is not going to happen in the next years.
Simon from the AM, please, guys.
Hi, Pat. You said on Sunday that the players have shown they can be clinical in front of goal and score plenty, but how do they find again that consistency? Is it mentality? Is it something you can do in training?
The only solution when you create 26 chances and or lie there and shoot 26 shoots, so you have to do 35. And if 35 is not enough, to do 40. And if 40 is not enough, you have to be 45. What we cannot change is the way we play it and create more and create more and create more and try to concede as less as possible. So have to reduce especially the fact that the goals we concede, we give them, and you have to try to avoid it. If you want to, get the final for the FA Cup and go through the Champions League, or we improve of this detail, to give the opponents fight and do a good things to score goals, not give them, we will not be able to reach next steps.
Did you feel after that Tottenham game that it would happen this season, or has it surprised you that it's continued? About struggling to take all of your chances.
Well, I would say we are the team we score more goals in the Premier League, so we are not bad team to scoring goals. But even with that, always we had the feeling that create a lot for the goals we convert. But at the end, football is the most difficult part. Is to score a goal. Is the most difficult one, and is easy, a little bit easiest one to don't make a mistakes that we do in our first step. So you have to make a build up, but always you have to realize, you have to know it, the risk that you take, and you have to live with that feeling. If you lose the ball, it will be dangerous. But we did it in the past. But in this season, in some games, we struggle.
James, standard, please, mate.
Pep.
Hi, Pep.
Oh, sorry, Robbo.
Sorry, that's my fault. James Robson, please, guys.
I think you said once that as long as you're at the club, John Stones will always be at the club. Is that still the case?
Is that?
I think you said once, if John Stones is at the club, as long as you're at the club, John Stones will be at the club.
Yeah.
Does that still apply? Is that still the case?
In terms of transfer market, I said I speak in the end of the season. I said many times, I continue to say, I'm more than the light with John Stones as a person and as a professional and everything. So what I want is the best for him, but at the end of the season we're going to speak about what's going to happen, because sometimes it's my wishes, it's not the wishes for the player or wishes for other situations for the club. I'm honest with them, and the moment I will feel, not with John, with any player, we have to change or have to do it. We have done in the first season, we're going to tell them. But John is a guy, like he's a young player, and always we want is to be a consistent to train regularly. There are players that you can play every, 11 months, every 3 days, and it's not a problem. And some other players struggle more to be fit. And what you have to do is to find the key to be able to train and play every 3 days. This is what we want.
Can I ask, you as a coach, how have you found it when you've been defeated in the past in your career? I know it's not happened very often, but when you've been overtaken like City have this season with Jurgen, how does that affect you personally? Do you think you've improved as a result of that?
Always I thought, since I started, that I don't like it. I just live better when we win than I lose. I think that's happened all the managers around the world, not me. Always I thought it's part of the game. After a while, I think it's part of the game. So we are able to lose games. So we lost few, not much this season, more than maybe in the recent past. But it's part of the game. What gives me is what can we do? I love to review the games, especially when we lost, and see what is the feeling. It is the same feeling that I had during the game. It was completely different and improved. And I have the feeling that in some areas, next season especially, but maybe in the key moments of this season, I have the feeling that when we are working on it, it's going well, and we're working in some departments that we are improving.
James Ducker, please, guys.
Hi, Pep. Just on John again. Do you feel that his confidence has been affected by all the injuries he's had? And have you noticed? Have you noticed the way he maybe is on the pitch, or the way he approached the games is a little bit different now to what it was in that first title-winning season when he was on the pitch every week and he was excellent for you?
It's difficult for a football player, for all of us. So the quality of John is there. It's never doubt 1 second. It's just when you don't play and injure again and play 2 or 3 games or rotate it and after injure again, of course it happens. So the players are good when they play every in routine and they're confident, even the top players. So need minutes and playing, being fit or being injured. And this is what happened with John in this period. But in the same time now, when they come back, we have Fernandinho, you have Jaime, we have Nico, and we have a new guy like Eric that is doing incredible well. And that's why now it's the moment to have and play for himself, focus what you have to do. He knows him and anyone else will not be judged for the bad actions or the good moments or bad moments, being what they are. And what John is we know it. We know it, that the quality and the perspective and everything is there.
Last couple, please, guys. Paul, if you can go.
Hi, Pep. You started Eric and Jaime against Liverpool, Arsenal, Southampton. You've only conceded 1 goal in that time. How impressed have you been with those two as a partnership, and how well do you think they complement each other?
Yeah, really well. We try to be as a unit in the back four, not solve the problems for themselves, and we are working on it. And they communicate quite good, and they move really good with the ball. They are so safe, especially Jaime to be the unique left foot central defender. But Eric is playing difficult games against Arsenal. They are so fast with Aubameyang and T. And after with Liverpool, with Mane in this area, with Firmino, with Salah, and they handle it really well. So that's why I give them 2 or 3 games in a row to play together to see how they develop. They deserve for the way they played and lack of mistakes they did. So they play really well.
Gideon, if we could finish with you, please, mate.
Hi, Pep. Gabriel Jesus' record in the FA Cup and the Champions League is significantly better in terms of goals per game than his league record. I wonder whether you had a theory as to why he's more effective in one-off games, and how important for him is it that those two are the main priorities for the rest of the season?
No, the priority of every player, especially Gabriel, is to play good also in the Premier League and score goals there. So I don't think why score more in the one competition, the other one is not sense. So important is the game against Liverpool was not in top of his level, and Southampton was incredible well. So he played really, really, really good in this game to keep the ball and make a movement. And I said many times, so the goals we have scored, some of them I thank for his movements to create the spaces for the wingers or for the people from behind. He's an incredible, unselfish player. He's always thinking about the team, and of course he has the chances, and every game has his chances. And this is important. And the moment he will unlock and unblock and he's scoring goals, he's continuing to score goals. He's a young player, a good mentality, and that's all.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Bye.